up, guys? This is Blue, and this is the Hi, How Are You podcast, self-help for the uninitiated, where for 10 to 20 minutes a week, someone even lazier and perhaps even less busy than you tries to tell you that you deserve to treat yourself better. Where the two of us hold each other accountable. Accountability buddies. Yeah, I like that. Happy New Year, everybody! 2018 blasted by, am I right? I only managed to upload 10 episodes in this span, where 2017 at least saw 13 episodes, so that is disappointing, but I continue to get messages from you guys reminding me that I do have some listeners out there. So first of all, thank you to anyone listening to this right now. Although this project is primarily for me, I hope it serves as, supplemental material for your own life. What not to do. Or maybe, on a good day, what may work for you. So today I think we should think about what we're looking forward to in 2019. None of this new year, new me bullshit that lasts until the beginning of February. Let's talk about lasting change and how you plan to get there. But before that, do you mind maybe, hitting the pause button for a hot sec while you go over to iTunes and leave a rating? Helps other people find this thing. And if you find it useful, maybe someone else will too. So let's begin. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. But I hesitate because I feel like I'm jinxing it. So I guess I'll preface by saying, this is something I really want to do. Nothing is for certain, but I've been taking the steps to make it happen. Whether or not it does, we'll see. Alright, drum roll. Okay, too much drum roll. I've already gotten rid of my car, and when my lease is up, I plan to live full-time in either a converted van or a small Class B RV. I have a list of requirements, so I'm still looking around. I have a little more than 2 months before my lease is up, so time is ticking, but I don't want to rush into a decision that I'm not happy with. So the plan is, if that becomes the thing that I do, then I'd be the lady who lives in an apartment on wheels. I'm sacrificing a lot in order to take saving money and paying off my debt seriously. I need this. I'm gonna have to adjust to living with much less material shit. The way I live and sleep and eat and shower is gonna change. How I spend my time. Whether or not I'll be safe at night. Honestly, thinking about being safe gives me the most anxiety. It kinda freaks me out thinking of someone trying to break into my van while I'm sleeping in it. Do I get a gun? Mount loud ambulance sirens and bright-ass floodlights that I can trigger if someone's trying to get in? But it'll be alright. I try not to spend too much time thinking about that, and instead how I'm going to be self-sufficient in a totally different way than I've ever been. Life is going to change drastically, and I'm doing my best to prepare for it. To sum it up, looking forward to my new van life, paying off my debt, saving some money, some financial benefits. Regarding other areas of my life, I'm looking forward to simplifying my day-to-day. Without a roommate, I'll be without regular social interaction, which honestly I think I need right now. I need to schedule my free time in a more productive way. Hopefully I can get more podcasts out, start making videos. I might even finish this album I've been working on since 2015. Maybe I'll take my health more seriously, learn to eat better, be more active. Living in a van might discourage me from wanting to spend all my time in a van. Or I might learn I love it. I really don't know what 2019 is going to be like until I live through it. But whatever you decide to do this year, make sure it's going to make you happy. You may have a lot of naysayers. You may have some people who try to shit on your plans, ask you, why are you crazy in a van? LOL. Just remember that these naysayers are probably just salty that they're not capable of making sacrifices to get where they should be. Or maybe they're just content in their shitty, boring, cookie-cutter lives, but whatever you do, don't let them get to you. If you make a decision, it's probably because you spent a lot of time thinking about it, planning it out. And if your naysayers had to think about it, they wouldn't even know where to start. Don't let others tell you how to spend your money, live your life, and handle your business, unless you specifically ask them. And even then, take it with a grain of salt. Maybe I'm giving you a lot of credit, but I believe in you and your ability to make decisions. It's cool to ask for advice. It's okay to not know what the next step is. But if someone is discouraging and negative about your intentions, you don't need to give them the benefit of an opinion. So, looking forward to the van, looking forward to getting back into shape both physically and mentally. Hopefully I can spend some time traveling in 2019, reset myself. Maybe my current roommate can get me back into yoga. That'd be refreshing since I've been feeling like poppin' fresh lately. Just don't ask me about my dating life. It is in shambles, especially right now while I'm being selfish, and also, goddamn, wouldn't you know it, I am actually quite shallow. In the process of my emotional transformation, I've realized I don't have time for ugly people. Now, I don't just mean physically ugly, just ugly people in general. My patience for negativity, for ignorance, and for short-sightedness is minimal. I barely have the patience for me, so unless you're bringing something substantial to the table, then I honestly don't have the time for you. Me 10 years ago would definitely have fallen for the bullshit. But me today, I got no time for people with no ambition and lowball goals, or just shitty perspectives in general. Bring something to the table, or bring a wad of cash, because that's the only way you're getting time from me. This applies to anybody. Family, friends, honestly even my infrequent hookups. Sometimes you have to remind yourself what's more important, your sanity or getting laid. Don't get lust and respect confused. It's difficult to tell the difference sometimes, especially if you're like me, oblivious, and sometimes a little dumb. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. All the people I no longer have to acknowledge because of how far removed we are. Remember that you can't force people to be where you are. Everyone has their own path. Don't be bitter and angry about it like I sometimes am. Things will work out in the end. Speaking of the end, before you leave, you should try leaving us a 5-star review on iTunes. It might also help to like us on Facebook. You can add me on my personal Instagram at blueaesthetics, and you can send me an email at blue@hihowareyou.us. The letter U, the letter S. Never stop growing, learning, and loving. Remind yourself what makes you happy and strive to hit your peak every single day. And hopefully I'll be back sooner rather than later to check up on all of you.